Hello traders, it's Friday once again, February 5, 2021, and I want to share with you my weekend trading plans. And before we start, here are the disclaimers. Risk disclaimer for forex trading. Trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Past performance is not indicative of future results. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. This is my own disclaimer. This content is for information purposes only and should never be considered as a professional advice. Every investor has a different risk tolerance and goal. Always do your own research. All investments have risk. Risk only the money you are not afraid to lose. Okay, for my trade next week, I'll be closely watching the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Okay, as you can see here, we have our 50 EMA, okay, and it's now becoming the support of the price. And then I have here my support level also, which is holding the price here. So I think the AUDCAD for next week will go down if ever this price level here is broken. Okay, so basically what I will do is wait for this price to bounce off here, then it traces back and breaks this support level here, then I will be on a sell position. Next will be the Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen. As you can see here, the price nicely bounced on our 50 EMA, and as you can see, the price now is going up. So the price here yesterday, Thursday, nicely bounced off from this. Okay, so the price I think will go continuously up next week. And as you can see here, you have here the lower high of this higher high. But here you have the higher high, lower high, higher high. Then here you have the lower high. And then here also lower high. So the trend, what the chart is showing, the trend is going up. Okay. Now it is on the channel. Okay. So if ever I will trade this one, maybe I will enter this trade right before the market closes today. So I'll just wait for this candle to close, maybe 15-20 minutes before this candle closes. Then I will enter a buy here, so at least I can see the price, okay, the full the full movement of the price. Because if I enter now, might be still going to go down. If I put a buy limit here, it might not get hit, because as you can see, it's a very bullish candle today. So I'll just wait, or I'll just wake up early in the morning right before the market closes, and I will enter the trade 20-15 minutes before the market closes today. So it will carry over on the weekend, which I do not suggest if you do not understand how to manage your risk. For the new traders, do not leave your trade on the weekend, especially if you don't have the right money management strategy, because basically on the weekend the spread gets higher. Okay, so that's why sometimes you will see why your stop loss is getting triggered on a weekend, because the spread is getting higher during those days. Next will be the Euro Yen. As you can see here, created a lower high. Okay, and now going to trace back here to the last support. So it will show you now it's creating a triangle. So here you have a strong resistance here, 1, 2, 3 touches, and here you have a support level, 1, 2 touches. So basically what I will wait for this move is that if the price next week touches this resistance line here, or this resistance line here, which is the trend line, okay, then I might enter a sell order. Okay, or if this trend line here is broken, okay, I will wait for the price to break through this 50 EMA. Okay, then I will enter a sell order. Okay, next is the pound Aussie. Okay, the pound Australian dollar. As you can see here, we have a resistance here, then we have a support level here, then we have 2 support levels here, which is the lower lows. Okay, this one lower low, lower low. So basically what I will wait for this is that if this resistance level is broken, okay, if the price breaks through, retraces back, okay, touches this resistance level, which will become the support, then I will enter a buy limit order here. Okay, if the price bounce back, okay, here, and then hits this support level here, then I will enter a buy order. Okay, so buy here, then here also buy limit order here. Okay, so I think this will be a strong move for the pound Aussie for next week. If this trend line, if this support resistance level here is broken, because our 50 EMA is pointing up. Okay, and from here on you have how many pips for the next resistance level? You have around 214 pips. Okay, and here you have 350 pips. So that will be a good trade if the market goes with what we are hoping where it would go. And lastly, the gold. Okay, I'm not really a fan of the gold trade. Okay, but the gold is showing a lot of bullish move for the past days, past week actually. So what I can see with the gold now is that it is still on a trend, and then the price just recently, the price just recently bounced on a resistance level here. So this was yesterday, Thursday, it touches the resistance, okay, and then the price is going up. Okay, I think it will close on a higher price than it opened today, but you don't know about the price of gold. So for me, the gold is a very difficult market to trade. But if you are lucky, if you read the analysis correctly, then the gold is a very high potential profit market. Okay, so let me check. I will see if there is a fork. So we have here our channel, okay, trend lines. So I will we'll see if we have a fork. A fork is basically also say a channel, but it will consist, okay, I think there is a fork here. Okay, fork, F-O-R-K. Okay, let's see. Okay, here. Higher. Yes, that is a fork. So touches here, from here, also here, exactly closes on that trend line. Okay, so the trend line was touch. Okay, breaks through, then closes above the trend line. Here also same, here same, touch. Okay, 3 times, so it's a, I think it's almost perfect fork. Okay, here 2, so how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's a fork. Okay, so so when I'm trading a fork channel, so basically I will wait for the price to touch the baseline here. Okay, if it touches here, then I will enter a buy, okay, position. Second, if there is like a strong support or resistance level here, touches here, I will also buy. But in this case, as you can see here, this is the resistance which became the support, but the target is usually on the next support or resistance line. So in this case, on the fork channel, you have here the resistance, so it's very close, so it's not worth the risk for me. Okay, yeah, around what, let's say 73 pips. Okay, so it's better if I will wait for it to break this resistance channel or resistant trend line, then wait for it to bounce back, and then my target will be around here. Okay, so what, 250, let's just say 250 pips, so that is better. So the risk reward ratio is much better. Okay, so if the price breaks through this resistance here, then let's say maybe here it will touch here. Okay, so same thing, yeah, 250, say 250, so 250 here, 250 here. So no rush. Okay, so on the daily chart, that's why I'm always trading the daily chart, because I am not stressed. I can sleep well, I can wait for the price to make its move and plan my trade properly. Okay, and wait for the strongest probability that my take profit will get hit. Okay, so thank you guys and happy trading.